Isiah Thomas drop settle gems.
The first
Nationality
original
and
gang that started in
birthrights
the
is what
United
we need
States,
to
the Vice
strive for
Lords.
again.
When you talk about the Vice Lords and all these gangs that really started, if they go back and they read their original charters, right? The original charters were set up, they were supposed to be community
Protecting the neighborhood.
based. Yeah, and they was protecting the neighborhood, and they was protecting the neighborhood from the police,
Yeah.
right? Because there was a lot of police brutality, and we were fighting not to be colorized. We were fighting not to be put in an apartheid colorized system. And when you go back and you look, and those signs what they was wearing in Memphis said, "I am a man." We were fighting not to be dehumanized and taken out of our humanity, right? We wanted to be and remain human. But now we've accepted and we've adopted this colorized system. But those were the teachings that were taught on the west side of Chicago. So that's where I come from. That's what's ingrained in me. That's what I carry. That's what I still fight for today. There's no pure anything. We're all living on a hyphen, right? You're Italian American, and I'm gonna say this, right? When we were growing up, we grew up with Italians, we grew up with Greeks, we grew up with Polish, we grew up with Irish, right? And they were proud to call themselves Greek, Italian, Irish, right? When did everybody become white?
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't say I'm Greek anymore. They don't say I'm Italian anymore. They don't say I'm Jewish. Everybody, it's either white, black, green, purple, blue, or orange.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a
People of
conversation
color.
about that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Right?
my mom, I used to, what are you? I'm black and white. And my mom's like, no, you're Italian.
You're
Like,
Italian.
you're Italian. You're not white.
Claim
you're
it.
Italian, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And by the way, the Italians, come from the Moors, right?
Yep.
So, when you all of us are human beings,
First and
right?
foremost, right.
And if we can get back to being human beings,
Yes.
and get away from this colorized apartheid system that we're operating in, then we got a chance to make it. And that's what the fight has always been about in this country, right? Those who have been classified as black have always been trying to get out of black status. So when immigrants come in, they quickly say, "What's your status?" And they tell you what their status is, right? And so nationality, birthright, citizenship, status, those are the things that we need to be talking about. That was the conversation on the West Side, and that's the conversation I still carry today.
Come to Turbo.
Listen to Isiah Thomas drop settle gems.
The first
Nationality
original
and
gang that
birthrights
started in
is
the
what
United